So before we dive into the action, let's take a moment to celebrate y'all something truly special. Today marks the start of Black Music Month, a time to honor the rich legacy and cultural significance of Black artists and musicians. So let's give a round of applause to incredible talents who have shaped the music industry and touched our lives in profound ways. Look, this is from Love Jones, y'all, when you do the snap, okay? So, joining us on today's show is none other than the Queen of Harlem herself, Bianca Bonnie. And she's not only just a gold-selling artist with her chart maker, Chicken Noodle Soup, but she's also a trendsetter, a legend, and a force to be reckoned with. We are super excited. Welcome to the show, Bianca.
Hey guys.
Hey,
Hi.
we're so glad to have you on the show. How are you doing today?
Thanks for having me. I'm doing great. How you guys doing?
Awesome, awesome. Let's
Yeah.
get into it. Let's kick off with a big hit at Just 15. Let's talk about it. How
Yeah.
did you get through that chicken noodle soup? We want to know, how did that song and dance all come to be? And how can you tell us about the chaos as well, the changes, and how it rocked your world?
Okay, well, basically, I got into music. Like, I always had a passion for it. I came to find out my dad told me that my uncle was in Harold Melvin in the Blue Notes. So I guess that's kind of where it stemmed from, like the musical side on my dad's side. But I just always was singing. Like, since I learned how to talk, I would sing. And then I was too nervous to like actually sing in front of people. So I started like rapping, like making poems and just doing the rap so I could get it out. So my uncle, he made beats, the drizzle, and I actually like took the beat from him. Like I would take all these beats from him and then I just started creating music. Like I was really into dancing. So I would make all these like dance records to these songs. And in Harlem, I was super popular. That's like why they call me the Queen of Harlem. And literally we would make all these different dance tracks to these dance songs. And Chicken Noodle Soup just kind of really like blew up like from just making creating dance songs in the neighborhood.
I absolutely that is a true definition of using your gift, something that you loved, and now look at what it has grown into. And so that brings
Yeah.
me to social media has been your ride or die, giving your career that second wind. So how do
Hmm.
you keep it fresh? Look, she said, uh-huh. How did you keep it fresh and relevant in this digital age?
It's so crazy because I keep telling everybody now, like, it's like I'm known in every generation of people. It's like Chicken Noodle Soup was 2006, so that was almost like 2 decades ago. It's gonna be 20 years in 2026. Um, then I did Love and Hip Hop, and I was like 2015. And now it's like the new kids know me from Baddies on Zeus Network. So it's like all different generations know me. And I was just grateful to have the opportunity to like be able to work my social media after being on VH1's Love and Hip Hop New York, because the 3 seasons, like, it built my following up to millions of followers on like all these platforms that I'm on. And it was just, it's easier now, like the transition, because when I first came out, social media wasn't like, I don't know if it was like non-existent, but it was not like it is now. Back in the day, if you had talent, you had to have a manager or somebody that was plugged and connected, and people would never see your talent. Like you would never get an opportunity. But nowadays with social media, you could be an actor, an actress, a comedian, whatever a chef, whatever you have a passion for, and really get to reach out to all these millions of people from around the world to see your talent, and you can be famous. Like it's nothing that can stop you now.
And Bianca, from the streets to reality TV, you have lived it all. Can you share the details on your journey from love and hip hop to marriage boot camp? What reality TV really is like behind the scenes? Let us know.
um, from Love and Hip Hop, I was basically like, that was one of the first networks that I was on VH1. So it was basically like the first time I was ever on TV. So I didn't really know much about it, like the behind the scenes or the way that things worked. But I grew and started learning the business and just like maneuvered my way through it. So getting on Marriage Boot Camp, I was already like kind of seasoned because I did 3 years of reality TV. But Every reality TV show is different. Every network is different. Producers are different. They want different things out of you. So it's really like you would never know because it's not the same.
This is definitely an industry, a tough one to navigate, particularly when you are young. So today we are hearing horror stories from when artists like Usher and
Mm-hmm.
Justin Bieber got into the industry really, really early. What are
Right.
your suggestions on how can you navigate the industry? And for those of who are young, do you recommend they get mentors or someone else to have their back?
Like Usher, he got into the business way before. Like when I say like when music was real music and the business was real business, like you really had to have talent and somebody had to find you, and it was just special like then. So he's been in the business long before, but nowadays kids are being raised off social media, so they like could go to the internet and then it's all the comments and it's all this stuff. So I would say like have your circle of people that you trust and that really care about your intentions and have your best intentions, because the industry is really like it's a snake business. It's really like every man for themselves, and nobody really cares about the act or the talent. You're just as good as your last song or your last show or your last movie or your last interview. So you have to really have a group of people surrounding you that care about you, whether you're lit or if you fall off or whatever. They just have to love you for you and really care about what you have going on in life personally, because that way you'll always win and it'll always be good. But I can say like, yeah, they can have like, I don't know if it's their mom or their one of their close friends or whatever, but they can have someone close to them to like really stay and keep them focused, because it is a big deal, like mental health in this business and making sure that you just keep yourself sane. Because like I said, I've been in the business for 18 years, so it's been a rough up and down, and you learn a lot of things and you go through a lot, but like just have your circle and keep it close and don't really like think that everybody's for you, because
That's
they're not.
good.
We also know that you're a visionary and you're a mommy too, and you
Mhm.
aren't done with your music.
No,
You've
not
got a
yet.
new joint out right now called What You Talking About, featuring Kenzo B. How'd that come together? Tell us the tea.
Well, my team wanted me to work with Kenzo. She's a drill artist, and they work with drill artists. They have the group 41 that sing Bent, who they also nominated for two BET Awards right now, Best Group. So they are into the drill music. So they wanted me to link with Kenzo and, like tap into that whole community. So we did the song and it came out really dope. We shot the video. It's on YouTube. Has like over 100,000 views right now. And I'm just tapping back and, like, when you reinvent yourself and stay relevant, you got to tap back into the youth or the culture or whatever's going on and make sure you're in the loop.
So you are such a sweetie. So thank you so much for being here and good luck with everything coming up. So tell
Thank
us, how
you.
can people keep up with you, your music, your shows, all the things that you got going on, Queen? Share with us.
Well, everybody can reach me on all my platforms. It's at Bianca is King, BIANCAISKING. And make sure you guys check out my YouTube documentary, Flowers for Bianca, and all my music videos that I have coming up.
So we hope that you enjoyed today's show. Thank you to everybody for pulling up today. So remember, everybody, you can enjoy past episodes Netflix style on our website at theconnectonline.com.